Hey everybody, and welcome to DCW Darkside. This is part 1 of our big pay-per-view event here tonight on the WRESTLEDUDE YouTube channel here on WWE 2K19. Yes, we are using the superior game because 2K20 crashes so much, but the action is still going to be just as awesome. We have 2 matches on part 1 and then 2 matches on part 2, so make sure that if you aren't subscribed already to the YouTube channel, make sure you are subscribed with the bell notification turned on. And leave a like as our computer, or our camera guy is trying to find a shot. I don't know why the heck he's trying to do that. But we're kicking off tonight's show with a tag team title matchup. It is going to be the Good Brothers, Balor Club's own Gallows and Anderson, defending the DCW tag team titles against the New Day, and the New Day will not have Xavier Woods in their corner after an injury sustained in a matchup recently with Carl Anderson of Balor Club. And Balor Club's Gallows and Anderson will have AJ Styles in their corner here tonight. Finn Balor will not be accompanying them to the ring because he has a one-on-one matchup later on part 2 of this pay-per-view. He will go one-on-one with Lars Sullivan. That is going to be a very exciting matchup. But I'm excited to see this tag team title matchup. You know, a lot of people know about the whole past of Gallows and Anderson in New Japan when they were teaming with Finn Balor and when they were teaming with AJ Styles, and they know their credentials there, but when they came to WWE, it wasn't really shown off that much. And I really do think that we're starting to see that type of Gallows and Anderson from New Japan that we've seen in New Japan, that we're now seeing in DCW, and they've been having incredible matches. They had an awesome series with the Undisputed Era where Balor Club defeated the Undisputed Era, and then Undisputed Era lost the tag team titles to Gallows and Anderson, and now they are going 2-on-2 with one of the top tag teams in WWE of all time, of part of one of the biggest factions of WWE of all time. I don't know if I'm in the minority of saying that, but the New Day have really stepped up, and they are set to challenge for the DCW tag team titles. This is going to be very exciting. A lot of people were questioning who of the 2 members of New Day were going to be stepping into this matchup, and obviously after Xavier Woods' injury during the matchup with Carl Anderson this past episode on DCW, we obviously know now that Kofi Kingston and Big E have put themselves in this situation to, I guess, challenge for the tag team titles and possibly win them for their partner, their buddy, Xavier Woods, as they are coming out all smiles to the ring. Unfortunately, not allowed to play entrance music, otherwise this video would get taken down super quick. But I have no doubt in my mind this matchup is not going to be super quick. Both of these tag teams are going to try and feel each other out very quickly, very early on in this matchup. And there you see the tag team champions accompanied by AJ Styles in the background. They're looking to kick some A here tonight. The big LG Gallows and the machine gun Carl Anderson set for action here to kick us off on DCW Darkside. I was trying to say it like Emperor Palpatine in Star Wars. Okay, anyways, here we go. Let's get started with this tag team title matchup. Big E and Luke Gallows going to start things off for their teams. That's an interesting combination. Oh, man! And Gallows, chopping Big E. And Big E clubbers back. And it's very interesting that you have the big men start off this matchup with each other. Oh, and now Gallows keeping Big E occupied in the corner. Oh, big uppercut. And there you see AJ Styles in the corner. Oh, big knee to Big E. And the big LG trying to keep Big E at bay. Oh, Big E countering out of what looked like it could have been a side backbreaker, sidewalk slam. Oh, and a big spear in the corner. And there you see Big E showing off the muscles. You wonder if he's flexing for Becky Lynch's mom? Is he still into Becky Lynch's mom? I don't know. I mean, definitely one thing that would impress her is Big E winning the tag team titles here tonight. Ooh. Meanwhile, while Big E is trying to impress Becky Lynch's mom, you know Carl Anderson is trying to impress his wife. Alongside Luke Gallows here tonight, retaining the DCW Tag Team titles as Kofi Kingston goes into the cover after a running knee off the head of Luke Gallows and kicks out. Oh, man, and Big E. Apparently Carl Anderson was trying to run in and break up the pinfall. Oh, the New Day really going after Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Oh, knocking him over. And Gallows, full Nelson slam to Kofi Kingston. Out of nowhere. Here we go. Cover 1, 2. Oh, kick out by Kofi. Kofi took his eye off the ball for just a moment, and Luke Gallows planted him. And now Carl Anderson's starting to get back up to his feet. AJ Styles with some words of encouragement to his Balor Club brethren. Ooh, big uppercut by Gallows. And Kofi Kingston, the former WWE champion, is in a daze. And here comes the machine gun Carl Anderson. Ooh, man. Oh, looking for the gun stun. Kofi Kingston just with a drop kick. And oh, Carl Anderson lands his own drop kick. Jeez. Carl Anderson, many people only know him for his tag team credentials, but he is an incredible singles competitor. We saw it with his victory over Xavier Woods this past episode, episode 41 of the DCW Universe mode. And he continues on his winning ways, hopefully, here tonight against Kofi Kingston and Big E. Ooh, uppercut driving Kofi into the corner of Balor Club. Oh, Kofi, great counter. Oh, what is this? Kofi in the corner. Oh, man, through the ropes, knocking Gallows off the apron as well. Double foot stomp. And Kofi knocking Gallows off the apron. Kofi Kingston is going after all members of Balor Club, but Carl Anderson moved out of the way, knocking Big E off the apron. Big clothesline to Kofi. And now both of their partners are down on the floor. This is time for either team to take the advantage. Carl Anderson looking for a power slam. Oh, Kofi reverses with a reverse DDT. And now Kofi Kingston climbing to the top rope. Carl Anderson in a bad predicament here. Oh, drop kick off the back of the head of Carl Anderson. That's going to knock the hair off his head. That's going to knock the beard off of Carl Anderson's face, I should say. Kofi Kingston running wild. Oh, ref bump. Doesn't matter. Monkey flip out of the corner. Kofi Kingston is running wild against the Balor Club. And here we go, off the ropes. Here we go. Boom drop. And Gallows now in to try and save his partner. Oh, Kofi hits him with a shot. Trouble in Paradise. Taking down Big LG. Luke Gallows with the Trouble in Paradise. But Gallows is not the legal man. It's Carl Anderson. Oh, and the provided distraction from Gallows. Let's Carl Anderson. Oh, plant Kofi head first onto his knee with the kneecap brainbuster. Shout out to another former Bullet Club brethren, Adam Cole, baby. Now a part of the Undisputed Era. Oh, Kofi missed with the monkey flip in the corner. Drop kick. But Kofi still on his feet. Carl Anderson knocks him out of the floor. Oh, and Big E. Carl Anderson tried to hit Big E. Anderson got the worst of it, and now Big E off the top rope with a double axe handle. This tag team matchup is broken down. Both teams are jockeying for position. Big E, launched out of the ring by Carl Anderson. And Kofi just saw his partner fly like a cruiserweight. Carl Anderson sending Kofi into the corner. Gallows and Anderson have complete control of the matchup as Kofi just went head first into the middle turnbuckle. And now Big E watches on as Kofi just got planted with a spine buster. Big E crawled back up to the apron. Oh my god, his ribs have got to be hurting. You see him clutching his ribs in the background. Kofi is on his own. Oh man. And Gallows and Anderson say this is over. Makes the tag. And here we go. Kofi's in trouble. Big E watches on from the apron. Magic Killer! Magic Killer! And now Big E trying to get in the ring. Turn off the damn replay. Big E taken out by Carl Anderson. The Magic Killer connects. 1, 2, 3. The Machine Gun and Big LG retain the tag team titles over the New Day. I don't think our cameras caught it there at the end, but Big E tried to get in the ring and break out the pinfall, and Carl Anderson caught him with a gun stun. Luke Gallows made the pin after hitting the Magic Killer. Look at this. Boom drop, and there you see Gallows dropping off the apron to go help his partner. And then in the end, for his efforts, boom, Trouble in Paradise off the head of Luke Gallows. But then Carl Anderson planting Kofi with his spine buster. And then the finishing move, the Magic Killer, drilling Kofi Kingston down to the mat. And the 1-2-3 sends Balor Club to a victory, retaining the tag team titles here tonight. And, you know, honestly, if it wasn't for Big E's bad ribs, I feel like that matchup would have gone on a lot longer. But he landed hard on the outside, and Balor Club just had the advantage. Congratulations to Balor Club. I would love to see those two teams go at it again, but for tonight, Balor Club stand tall. Well, guys, we're going to move on to our main event of Part 1 of the pay-per-view. It is a Monsters Ball match for the DCW Women's Championship. Candice LeRae returned, or debuted, on DCW, saying that she was looking for a way to bring back her good friend Nikki Cross, that she, I guess, got lost in some sort of shadow realm, and the only person able to help her get her back was the DCW Women's Champion Rosemary, though she wasn't the champion at the time of her debut. Rosemary attacked Candice LeRae and went on a tirade, defeating Asuka for the DCW Women's Championship under underhanded tactic rules, and then she went on to defend the championship against Bianca Belair. And then recently, Candice LeRae stated that she is going to defeat Rosemary and force her to help her get back Nikki Cross and take the DCW Women's Championship in the process. So, here tonight, Candice LeRae and Rosemary compete one-on-one in a Monsters Ball match. No disqualifications, no countouts, falls count anywhere. It is going to be an epic matchup, and at the end of the night, one of these women is leaving with the DCW Women's Championship. But the question is, the real question is, at what costs? We've seen a lot of these Monsters Ball matches in Impact Wrestling, and the toll that it takes on your body can just be brutal. We've seen thumbtacks, we've seen barbed wire boards. The question is, what are we going to see here tonight on the main event of DCW Darkside Part 1? Let me know in the comment section below at the end of this matchup if you've been enjoying this episode thus far, and leave a thumbs up on the video. Trust me, it helps out a heck of a lot more than you would think. It looks like we're going to get right into the action here for the DCW Women's Championship. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful design. I'm not the original creator of that design, but to the person that did make it, beautiful, beautiful design. And here we see Candice LeRae. I've been liking the purple hair on Candice LeRae. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys feel the same way. I like the purple hair. It looks cool. Here we go. Pixie versus Demon. Monsters Ball match. Here we go. Both women just staring at each other. Rosemary tries to make the first move. Oh, and Candice LeRae hits her with a kick. You know, to be honest, I never thought that there would be any kind of physical or technical wrestling in this matchup, and apparently not. Candice LeRae coming right out of the gate with a super kick to the back of the head of Rosemary. And now Candice off the ropes. Oh, sending Rosemary through the ropes and down to the floor with a knee. And Rosemary, very early on, is taking a lot of punishment in this matchup, being sent off the announce table. Oh, and again. Uh-oh. And now out on the floor. Oh, planted with a suplex. And Rosemary withering in pain. Remember, it was Rosemary that made this matchup a Monsters Ball match. Oh, Rosemary. Oh, taking the kendo stick from Candice. It was Rosemary who picked this stipulation. Candice LeRae agreed. But will it be Candice LeRae that comes to regret that decision here tonight? Rosemary making it so. Clubbing her with that kendo stick several times and then launching her into the ring post. A lot of plunder under that ring. We've seen in the past how dangerous Rosemary can be. We saw her use that evil book a little while back against Bianca Belair. We haven't seen the book since. It's almost like it wasn't in 2K19, so I couldn't use it. Let's not remember that, please, for story purposes. But before that, we saw her take out Miss Money in the Bank, Becky Lynch, with an F5, a red wedding, through a flaming table. Oh, Karana! Into the barricade by Candice. So we know how dangerous Rosemary can get, and the poison mist that we've seen time and time again in a lot of her matches. Rosemary can pull out that poison mist at any moment. But now Candice has the high ground. We know she's a Star Wars fan. Oh, steel chaired hand! Rosemary ducks it. And now Rosemary into the ring, meets her with a forearm. Oh, Don't know what Candice LeRae was thinking there. You would think that she would try to keep the advantage in this match. Oh, looking for the red wedding. Oh, Candice able to counter out. Reverse DDT. Candice LeRae apparently you've been scouting Rosemary's offense for this match. Leg drop off the middle rope. And Candice LeRae, she's got a lot of moves in her arsenal, including that rainbow cutter that I guess I dubbed the Candice cutter. Oh, kendo stick off the head of Rosemary. Rosemary, former Knockouts champion. She might get knocked out here tonight by Candice LeRae. Steel chair shot into the legs of Rosemary. That's going to take out some of the strength to hit her with that red wedding. Oh, Candice staying on her. Mixing the hardcore shots with the weapons with these technical moves. Now Candice climbing off to the top rope. Rosemary, you might not want to turn around. You won't like the view. Drop kick by Candice onto Rosemary. And Rosemary, Candice is taking a lot of this matchup. She has a lot of... Oh, the matchup at hand. I guess I spoke too soon. Rosemary. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, Rosemary with the baseball bat off the back of Candice LeRae. And the Demon Assassin, once again, has the advantage in this match. Oh, forearm in the corner. It's insane how quickly these types of matches can change, especially with the weapons introduced. Rosemary looked like she was on the verge of losing there from all the offense from Candice LeRae, and then one baseball shot, or baseball bat shot, puts her right back in control of the Dynamite Pixie. And now Candice dropping to a knee, and now to her back. Rosemary inflicting a lot of pain. Oh man, stomping on the hand of Candice LeRae. Oh my god. I mean, a lot of people only see Candice LeRae as this fun-loving, bright-hearted person, but we've seen, a lot of hardcore wrestling fans have seen how dangerous she can get. There are images online of Candice LeRae with bloody faces, and my god, after moves like that, Rosemary may have one soon. Poison, or reverse poison Rana. Oh, and now the steel chair off the side of the head. Is that gonna be it? Cover. Count by the referee. 2. No, a kick out by Rosemary. Oh my god, Rosemary just got clocked in the back of the head. You know Candice is gonna get fined for that. Oh, trying to look for another chair shot to the back of the head. But Rosemary meets her with a big back suplex. Jeez. And now Rosemary, maybe a little discombobulated, but she's gonna try and go for the red wedding. Here we go, lift her up. Candice again reverses into the DDT. And Rosemary clutching at her head, possible concussion there from the chair shot by Candice. And now Candice pulling out the hardware from under the ring, a table at hand, and Rosemary very quickly grabbing it. Remember, false count anywhere in this matchup. Oh, Rosemary. Oh, hitting Candice with the table. Kind of found it hard to find her opponent, but there, Rosemary able to connect with the table off the head of Candice. And now Rosemary trying to set up the table in the ring. Candice LeRae on the outside, taking a breather for a moment. And now Rosemary has successfully set up the table in the ring, but Candice LeRae will not allow her to use it. Jeez. There's a lot of weapons in the ring right now, and all of them are dangerous. And Rosemary off the top rope, crossbody onto Candice LeRae. Candice landed back first on that chair. Referee counting, but Candice quickly able to kick out. Jeez. Now Rosemary picking up the table again. Apparently doesn't like its positioning. Now Rosemary setting up the table, setting up towards the corner. Oh, and Candice LeRae clubbing blow to the back. And now Candice, oh, looking for a roll-up pin on Rosemary. Here we go. Covered by the referee. 2. No, and a kick out by Rosemary again. Perhaps the hardcore style may favor both women, but Candice LeRae, definitely the more technical of the two. Rosemary will just try any kind of destructive move. Candice LeRae, she's a little bit more calculating, placing Rosemary on that table. And now Candice trying to move some of the weapons out of the way so she can climb to the top rope, perhaps to put a splash down on Rosemary and put her through the table. Nope, Rosemary rolls off the table. And now Candice tries to climb down. Oh, forearm to the face. Oh, and Candice driving Rosemary into the corner. And now placing Rosemary on the top rope. This is not good. This is not good. Uh-oh, and I think it just went from bad to worse for Rosemary. The flaming table. This time the enemy of the women's champion. And Candice and Rosemary teetering on the middle rope. Swinging neck breaker. Miss LeRae's wild ride through a flaming table. Look at this. Rosemary landing through the fire and the flames. But Candice will carry on. Here we go. Cover. Is this it? New women's champion. 2. No! Rosemary kicks out of a flaming table. Miss LeRae's wild ride. Holy cow. How did she kick out of that? Oh, Candice. I don't think Candice cares anymore. She is going to beat the living crap out of Rosemary until Rosemary, capitulates. Till Rosemary agrees to help her bring back Nikki Cross. What is Candice thinking here? She is dragging Rosemary back up to a knee. And she's got the chair again. And the Demon Assassin at Candice's mercy. Steel chair shot off the skull again. And Candice LeRae clearing the ring of all the bric-a-brac. I'm still shocked how those flames just randomly went out. Oh, Candice using the kendo stick. Now the only things left in the ring are the referee, Candice, Rosemary, and that steel chair that has met Rosemary's cranium several times. And now, Rosemary trying to crawl away from Candice. That's how dangerous she's gotten thus far. And Rosemary finds an opening. Launching the chair off the head of Candice. And now Rosemary trying to sneak a win. Look at this roll-up pin. Candice somehow able to kick out. That was a very strange roll-up pin. Oh, Candice fighting her off. Oh, Rosemary, great counter. Oh, spinning her around. Rosemary. Oh, Olympic slam. I don't think I've ever seen Rosemary do that. Here we go, into the cover off the Olympic slam. Cover 1. And a kick out by Candice. Jeez, both these girls just putting on a clinic. Now what's Rosemary's game plan here? Oops, steel chair at hand. Oh! Jeez. Candice trying to battle back up, and now Rosemary's placing the steel chair in the corner. Bad intentions here by the Demon Assassin. Oh god, the red mist. Oh wait, Candice reverses, sending Rosemary head first into the chair. Candice has her opening. We may be seeing... Wait, what the... Well, the lights went out. Well, what the heck's going on? Well, what's going on in the ring? What the hell? Who is... Oh my god! That's Nikki Cross! Nikki Cross just nailed Candice in the back of the head with a steel chair. Rosemary's watching on. Oh my god! Purgeplex on the chair by Nikki Cross! Rosemary apparently brought back Nikki Cross from the Shadow Realm. But to help her against Candice, Rosemary picking Candice up into the Red Wedding. Nikki Cross is watching on as Rosemary just covers Candice and retains the Women's Championship. Nikki Cross is back, and she just helped Rosemary retain the title. What the hell? I mean, look at this brutal Purgeplex. Oh man, I guess she missed the chair, but still, out of nowhere, the Purgeplex from Nikki Cross, and then the Red Wedding. The F5 from Rosemary, sending Rosemary to a victory in her match, the Monsters Ball match. I am just still perplexed by the outcome of that matchup with Nikki Cross showing up and helping Rosemary. Why would she help Rosemary? I mean, the result of tonight's main event stays the same. Rosemary is still your DCW Women's Champion. Well, let me know in the comments, where do you think this is headed next? That has been part 1 of DCW Darkside. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys later on for part 2. Balor versus Lars, and The Fiend versus The Undertaker.